Hello, this is Miss McKee with my weekly update for August 28th. So first, some class announcements. Parents, I have a family meet and greet sign up at bit.ly/meet Mrs. McKee. This is a time slot for me and your family to go on a Google Meet so that we can chat, get to know one another, and go over any questions that you have. Also, I will be out of town from the 4th to the 9th. I will be going over the expectations for those days as we approach them. This past week, we met in small groups each day and we checked in on the tasks from week 1, and we also did some geometry review to get ready for our first unit. On the Friday 828 slides, we also went over Math Class Information Part 2, which reviewed the class daily structure, routines, and expectations. From Pine Hollow, be on the lookout for Mr. Livengood's weekly Sunday emails and updates. If you are not receiving these emails and updates, please contact the front office. And also the 6th grade orientation recording is posted on the 6th grade website if you were not able to watch it. So I'm going to go over again how students find their directions for class each day. So it's going to start by them visiting the 6th grade website. Then they're going to click on Math and scroll down to Mrs. McKee's digital classroom. They can use this arrow to make it full screen. They can click here to find today and then click on the date that they are trying to find, and it'll bring them to the slide for that day. So when they find their slide for the day, this is what it's going to look like. So at the top, it'll have the date and the target question for the day. Please note that I will be on our Google Meet for the first half of class this week, just to make sure everyone's on track. However, after this week, it will be expected that students work independently on the activities listed until it is time to join the Google Meet. Also on the slide, I will have the previous night's warm-up video as a reference. In the middle will be the tasks that they need to work on from the book independently before we start our Google Meet. It'll also have any materials that they need to use for each activity. And it will also list the time that they need to join their Google Meet to review the activities that they worked on. I will also have listed the exit ticket if they're going to be doing one for that day. And at the bottom, I will have that night's homework. Most nights, students will need to watch a warm-up video and follow along in their workbook to prepare for class the following day. Every week, students will complete 5 Dreambox lessons that they need to complete by Saturday night. And an ongoing homework will be the study guide that they can continue working on slowly as we build up toward the test date. Also in the bottom corner, I will have links to videos of the day's lessons so that students can go back and rewatch any problems being worked out or hear any explanations repeated. So some parents have asked how they can check in with their student from the day to just make sure that they got what they needed to get for the day. So there's a couple different ways that you can do this. If you visit the slide for the day, you could select any of the activities that they worked on from their workbook and ask them to just show you a couple examples of the problems and explain them back to you. Something else you could do is ask them the target question for the day and see if they can answer that question. Another thing is the big questions and examples sheet will be filled out as a class with me at the end of each class, just to wrap up what we learned. So the example problem will be filled out with me. So they should be able to explain back the steps written down and to be able to explain why those steps were taken and how they got the answer that they got. So here is a look at the week ahead. Sunday night, they do have a warm-up video that they need to watch that was linked on the Friday slide. That is the 2.1 warm-up video. And anytime, again, that they watch a warm-up video, they do need to follow along in their workbook. On Monday, we are going to work from lessons 2 and 3 on area. They will have an exit ticket that day. Monday night, they will have a 4.1 and 5.2 warm-up video to watch. Tuesday, we will work from lessons 4, 5, and 6 on parallelograms. We will have another exit ticket. Wednesday will be an asynchronous day, meaning we're not going to have class like we normally would. However, I do want students to log in at the very start of their class period for me to take attendance, and then they will log off and work offline from our Google Meet. That day, they will have practice problems from their workbook from lessons 2 to 6, and they will enter their answers in a Google form that will be posted in Google Classroom, and they will be able to receive their score. Wednesday night, they will watch the 8.1 warm-up video. Thursday, we will work from lessons 7 and 8 on triangles, complete another exit ticket. Thursday night, they will watch the 9.1 warm-up video. And Friday, we will work from lessons 9 and 10 again on triangles and have another exit ticket. Again, like I said, I will be out of town starting Friday. Those of you in Core 2 and 3, you will be joining Mr. Hagedorn's class that day, who is another Math 6 teacher. If you are in Core 4, you will continue to have class as normal that day with Mrs. Roberts. Again, I have office hours every morning during your flight school time, and you can sign up for your own time slot using the link above my chalkboard. And I look forward to having a great week. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions. Thank you so much.